Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Love It or List It, the series on my channel where I renovate all of the EA default lots in the game into something a little bit nicer. So today we are renovating another home in StrangerVille. So if you haven't seen last week's episode where I renovated one of the StrangerVille mansions, go check that out. But today we are taking it back a little bit and we are going to be renovating one of the starter homes and one of the more budget-friendly homes. So the lot that we are going to be renovating today is one of the ones in StrangerVille Plaza, which is more of a cheaper neighborhood as opposed to up here in the hills. So we're gonna be renovating this lot right here, which I can't really pronounce that name, Carpophagus Corner, perhaps. So it costs 16,000 simoleons approximately, and it's on a 30 by 20 lot. So let's go check it out and see what we have to work with. So here is the beautiful home right here. And first of all, does this home look a little bit familiar? This is the exact same home as the one that's in the Bargain Bend at Willow Creek. So EA did a little bit of reusing starter homes in this pack, which I'm not super pleased about, but I mean, they're not builders at the end of the day, so I kind of understand where they're coming from, and that's why I'm here to renovate it for you so it can be a little bit nicer than this tragedy of a starter home. So nice little front porch here. It's green and there's a green roof, so that's kind of bad. Cute little windows around here. At least the windows are like centered. That's what I like. At least the windows aren't awkwardly placed. This one's not as good, but you know, at least they're kind of like symmetrical in a sense, you know, like sometimes the windows are just tragic, but there's a little backyard area out here, super cute, but overall, I don't really like the color. The green is turning me off quite a bit, and then it's really just the green, to be honest. Everything else is kind of workable, but the green is too much. It's just too much for me. So inside, of course, it's very underwhelming as per usual. The wallpaper is gross. This bedroom is like pitch black, very plain, just looks really gross and outdated. The bathroom just also really dark. I don't understand why they don't put lights. Just because you can't furnish well doesn't mean you can't put lights, so I don't really understand that. The living room and dining room is fairly open concept. There's a nice little desk here. Just very plain and not very sophisticated looking. Definitely looks like a starter home, I can tell you that. And the kitchen is also just sad. At least this one has like 2 to 3 counter spaces, unlike the last one, which only had 1 counter space. But there's one random cabinet sitting here, which is pretty useless and doesn't really go with the place. And of course, the room is super dark as well. So overall, this home needs a lot of work. It definitely looks like your typical rundown starter home, but I want to make it into something a little bit nicer and a little bit more livable so you guys can throw it into your game and have fun with it. So that being said, I will explain the budget in a little bit more detail when the renovation happens, but at the end of this renovation, it will pretty much still kind of be a starter home. So I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. But yeah, it does seem like we have a lot to get started on to fix this place up. So without further ado, let's get started on this renovation of a StrangerVille starter home. Hey guys, okay, so I wanted to explain the budget super quick. So as you guys saw just super quickly, I'm actually moving in Gustavo into this home. So if you guys don't know who Gustavo is, he's one of the characters in my Let's Play, my StrangerVille Let's Play, and he's a military personnel. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of give him a home and use him as like the character of this Love It or List It episode. So he actually started with only about 22,000 simoleons, and then whatever he had left after he moved in here is what the budget was going to be for this episode. So it's not a true 20,000 simoleon starter home. It's more like a starter home plus 2,000 simoleons. So it's the perfect home for when you kind of start the game and you work like 2 weeks or a couple weeks and you gain like a little bit of extra money, you can move into this home, or you can just take this home, put it in your game, and like delete $2,000 worth of items or something, and then it will be a true starter home. So by the way, while you're watching this video, I will be on vacation. I will be in Cancun, Mexico, having a fun time. So I did pre-record this video so you guys would have something to watch while I am gone. So I really hope you guys like it. And if you want to follow me on my journey on vacation, feel free to follow my Instagram. It's just Dr._Ashley, and I'll post a lot of stories and stuff of my vacation if you guys are interested. So this home was, as you guys saw, pretty tragic. I didn't like the green. I didn't like the fact that it was like an exact replica of the Bargain Bend Willow Creek starter home, because I feel like that's just kind of lazy in my opinion. I was a little bit disappointed in that, just because I really like renovating the default EA homes, and if they keep repeating other starter homes that they've used in past packs and stuff, it's not as fun for me, because then I don't have as much to work with in terms of renovations. And if they don't, have time to make these starter homes, they should contact me and I'll make them and put them in the new packs, because isn't that why they brought me on as a Sims 4 gallery game changer? It's pretty much so I can build cool stuff for them. So why don't they just hire me to put my homes into their new packs? But anyways, pretty much for this renovation, I kept the structure of the home exactly the same. As you guys saw, I changed the color scheme outside to a kind of blue and white theme. I was gonna go for like a neutral type of thing, but I decided to add a little bit of color, something that I've kind of never done before. So I kept the home yellow on the outside and then kind of changed the pillars and stuff to make them like that navy and white type of thing. And I tried to use all of the new windows that come with this new StrangerVille pack. And by the way, this home only uses base game, StrangerVille, and the Spa Day. Is it Spa Day or Fitness Stuff Pack? Oh no, I can't remember. I think it's the fitness stuff pack. Yes, it's the fitness stuff pack. Or is it game pack? I don't really know. I just bought it because it went on sale the other day, and I think the only thing I used from the pack is those hanging lights. You guys will see it later in the video when I add the light fixtures. There are these really pretty hanging lights that come with the fitness stuff pack that I wanted to use in this build. But if you don't have that stuff pack and you do want to download this house, that's the only item you're going to be missing. So not much, but I pretty much kept everything where it was because I felt like that was the most logical layout, and instead just kind of made everything look like 10 times nicer because it was just really gross before. So it's really crazy how much you can do with like a $6,000 budget, because I really didn't have that much, but the place just looks way brighter, way nicer. And I mean, wow, I'm like so modest, you guys. It's so nice. But I like the kitchen. It's a lot more open now. I decided to knock down that wall and make it kind of like an open concept kitchen with an island, which I think makes more sense because the kitchen placement is good. It's not a bad kitchen placement. I just feel like it needed to be like more open and a little bit more welcoming, especially since the home is really small. You do have to minimize your wall usage to make it feel as open as possible. But other than that, I kept the bedroom and the bathroom in the same place and just kind of rearranged the living room so that it's a little bit more welcoming and a little bit bigger feeling. So I definitely put most of the budget into the exterior, the kitchen, and the living area. The bedrooms and bathrooms, I kind of just kept the same and just kind of changed the wallpaper and the lighting to make it feel a little bit more bright and not so dark, because before it was really dark and depressing. So ultimately, I really enjoyed this build. It kind of just like brought me back to like what my channel is all about, which is like building things and renovating things on a budget, which is what I really love to do. Sometimes it's more fun to like have a really small budget and kind of try and make the most of it and like sell other furniture to buy new ones and stuff like that, and really see how far your budget can go and how much of a difference you can make with a tiny budget. So that's what I really love to do on my channel, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching it. I think you guys do, because you seem to like my renovation videos. So yeah, I will talk a little bit more about this renovation later, but I think I'm going to turn off the camera right now and voice over the rest because the sun is going down and it's getting a little bit dark here. And yeah, and by the way, the hat has made a comeback because you guys guessed it, my hair sucks right now. It like hasn't been washed in a long time, so it's hat day again. But anyways, I am rambling now, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in about 1 second. Hey guys, so you know what I just remembered, and this is kind of funny, is before this whole StrangerVille thing came out of nowhere, you guys actually voted on the poll on my community tab that you wanted to see the Willow Creek base game starter homes renovated in my next Love It or List It. And sure enough, this is the exact same home as the Willow Creek bargain bin starter home. So this actually kind of kills two birds with one stone, because this is the exact same house pretty much. So you can actually download this house and put it in Willow Creek in the bargain bin. The only thing that will be different is the windows, the doors, and the pillars. Those are StrangerVille only. But I'm sure when you do place it in your home, they will get replaced with something that's base game. So yeah, this totally counts towards the Willow Creek Love It or List It too, because it's basically the same game house. So I know that people were very, very salty about the fact that EA was reusing homes in their packs, and people were pretty angry on Twitter and all of that stuff. And you know, when I saw it at first, when I first got early access and I was checking out all the lots, I saw it and I honestly thought it was funny. I thought it was funny that they just straight up put not even the cats and dogs home. It was the straight up Willow Creek base game home, and they just reused it. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. I know that some people were just absolutely furious, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't really mind. Obviously, I prefer if they could build brand new stuff, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that the people that make the game, they're game designers and developers, and they're not necessarily builders. So not everyone is good at The Sims. So maybe that's something to consider, but nonetheless, I decided to renovate this for you so you can use it however you like. So I was having serious midlife crises about the wall color for this build. You guys probably saw it earlier, but I honestly just could not decide what I wanted to do with the wall color. It was white, and then it was wood paneling, and then it was plain blue, and I changed it so many times until I finally decided to go with this. And this is my go-to wall swatch in all cases. I just love this one. I just feel like it really does things for me, you know? It really I think it goes with my furnishing style, and I know how to furnish to these walls versus other wall colors are just kind of plain, and they don't really do it for me. So I know I use this one a lot, but I love it. And are you proud of me that I didn't do an all white or black kitchen? I did brown cabinets. That's super rare for me. I never do that. So as you can see, we are running out of money, and the place still looks pretty furnished. It's a fully nice kitchen with island. There's a living room, there's a desk, there's a laptop, there's a dining table. It's fully functional. You know, I really love those functional homes, you guys. So that's exactly what I made for you guys today. I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out, and I really like how you can pretty much afford this on a starter budget. Obviously, it's not 20,000 simoleons, but if you moved into a starter home and then worked for literally 1 week, you would have enough money to afford this home. So yeah, I encourage you guys to go download it. I'm sure the screenshots are rolling right now, so you guys can see the beautiful before and afters. Let me know down below if you guys actually stay until the screenshots, because that's the best part. I work so hard on the screenshots, you guys. You better watch till the end. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, and comment down below whether or not you would love or list this renovation. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends, or if you want to see more weekly Sims 4 videos. I upload at least once per week at a random time every week, so I will see you guys all next week. Bye everybody!